everybody. Hey, welcome to the BakedSalmon channel. Thank you for viewing today. Today we're going to do an analysis of an analysis. First off, this guy.
Hey, what it do, everybody? What it do? Good morning. Welcome to the Power of God channel once again. I'm your host, Chosen King, and we're going to get straight to it, y'all. Today we're going to grind Chris Hansen down to bone dust. Or should I say his Predator show, right?
Now let me tell you that I am recording this in the Salmon mobile command unit, so if the audio's jacked up, please chew me up in the comment section down below.
But let me tell y'all something. What if I told y'all that Chris Hansen, psychologically, he helped to promote predators or to encourage the act of being a predator more than he did killing it off? And what if I told y'all that a lot of these people who they so-called apprehend, they're actually wealthy people who don't care about having their face plastered saying that they're a sex offender because they're wealthy. They're wealthy people and they're actors.
Shout out to Shell for sending me this video. Thank you, Shell. As you can see, we got another guy here that says Chris Hansen and Hansen versus Predator is fake. This video is from the channel known as Power of God, and the gentleman speaking here, Chosen King, has a interesting take on Hansen versus Predator. He's got 100K plus subscribers, and I'm sure they all enjoy his content and take what he says at face value, and that's fine. So let's get started, shall we?
We're going into an age, y'all, where pedophilia is soon to be passed as a law, where you can't say nothing to a man if he wants to date a 14-year-old. Look, I'm here to tell y'all by like 20, if the world is still around by like 2022, the law will be passed, man, where older people, whether it's a male or female, if they're in their 30s, their 40s, they can date a 12-year-old, 13-year-old, you know what I'm saying?
I know what you're saying, but I can't say that I'm buying it. It's interesting that he says, I'm here to tell you that by 2020, 2022, this is what's going to happen. Okay, how did you come to that conclusion? He doesn't offer anything up to support what he's saying, but this is Chosen King and his live stream that we're watching, so he can say what he wants. Let's continue.
They started a long time ago with age ain't nothing but a number. See, when they do things, man, when I say they, I mean the higher ups who trying to control this whole world because they had the money to begin with, and they started this whole conglomeration back in like the 1800s, 1700s, late 1700s.
I don't know. For me, that was super vague. 1800s, late 1700s. I'm going to have to assume he's referring to America's founding fathers, perhaps the Rothschilds, the Freemasons, the Illuminati. Well, let's see what else he has to say.
To my them, right? So the same ones who pass same-sex marriage on you are the same ones who gonna pass laws where you can date animals, you can marry animals, you know what I'm saying, and then act and then go into deep acts of bestiality. And them same people gonna pass laws where older people can date minors. Where older people can date minors, man. We see it in TV shows all the time, man. An old man chasing down a little girl, man. You know what I'm saying? We see it in TV shows all the time. They promote it all the time. But let's get into this Chris Hansen real quick, man, and break this joker all the way down to bone dust. I'm telling y'all, look, we going into an age where they gonna say, let people do what they wilt.
Let people do what they wilt. That is a Aleister Crowley quote, if I'm not mistaken. Let's check this out. There you go. Aleister Crowley, do what thou wilt. As a religious channel, anything that Aleister Crowley had to say would certainly be a target on this channel. Let's continue.
Let people do what they want. Let people date who they want. Whatever makes a person happy, let them do it. We going into that age, y'all. Y'all don't see it? Y'all don't see it? And I got helicopters outside above the house now, you know, because they building that wall out here in Texas. You know what I'm saying? Helicopters going back and forth. We're going to get into that caravan in a minute. But we're going into an age, y'all, where they're going to pass a law where you can't say nothing about an old man dating a little girl. You can't say nothing about it. It's gonna be a law.
He sounds so serious, like it's just a fact. It's gonna be a law. Man, you can't see it? You can't see that? Honestly, Chosen King, I cannot. Give me something. Give me something to hold on to. I tend to think that I'm a pretty woke bloke. If somebody's got a very strong opinion, even not a popular opinion, especially if it's not a popular opinion, if they've got something powerful that they're trying to say, I have an open mind. What's your evidence? What are you using to support this statement? When somebody says something so firmly, but they have no evidence to back it up, well, you lost me. You lost me.
It's gonna be a law. Because they're gonna say, look, we're going into a new age where people, let them be happy. If they want to date whoever they want to date a dog, let them date a dog. If they want to date a little girl, let them date a little girl. If they want to date the same sex, let them date the same sex. They already did the same sex on you. That's one down. 2 more to go. They're going to go with the marrying the animals next.
It is one hell of a leap to go from passing laws about consenting adults to the next thing that's going to happen is people will be, marrying or having sex with animals legally. And then, of course, the third thing, the trifecta, will be adults allowed to be with children. And you're not going to be allowed to say anything about it. Come on, Chosen King. Let's get some evidence, buddy. We know there is no evidence of this. The adults with animals, adults with children, that's basically always been taboo and will remain so. But according to Chosen King, these are the times that we are in. Basically, keep your eyes peeled, and we're going to see this unfold before our very eyes shortly. Well, in a couple of years. What do you say, 2020, 2022? I'm not buying it, but let's continue.
After the marrying of animals is going to be, let these men mess with these little girls, man. Law.
I love that. Law. Yes, brother. Preach it. Sing it. He's going to get into the Hansen versus Predator here in a minute, but this is actually a very good lead-in to his point. This gives you a good look at who we're dealing with here, what Chosen King is all about, and how he presents his opinions. We're going to get into the Hansen versus Predator here now, so check this out.
Watch this, man. Get in and break this old fake showdown, man. Chris Hansen coming back on the scene, man. Fake old show. Joe got this little fake old show right here. And yo, I got my disclaimers in the box. I do not own these videos. The people I'm playing these videos from, I put their names in the box description as my disclaimer. This is in educational purposes and fair use only, and to give my reaction and exercising my right of free speech. Okay? Y'all know how YouTube do. Let's get into it though. Break down this old cheap old fake show right here, y'all.
And all ages. Like this creep.
Now, this dude right here, right? This is a rich, wealthy guy, y'all. And then look, when you look his, let me tell y'all what they do, right? They get this is all acted out, y'all. This is all scripted. Don't think it ain't, man. This ain't no dude coming to no house to sleep with no boy and he get caught. You better know that, man. What they doing is they want to keep all this stuff in your face and in your membrane and have you thinking that the whole world is, all this is a ploy, y'all, to keep it in your face. Now, people are out here doing things like this, y'all, in this manner. But I'm telling you, the show is with actors, y'all. And then they use fake names, and then they go and they lock up the fake name person, and then that person slide out the back door. Case closed.
So they lock up these fake people, and then those people just slide out the back door. Well, in the TCAP community, we know otherwise. We have not only the entire chat logs and investigations, the police records, but we have court records. We know the sentences of these predators. We see these predators' mugshots, and we follow a lot of these folks from sting to release and beyond. So, well, this is clearly a guy who's got an agenda, and he's speaking to his audience. He's not speaking to the TCAP community, that's for sure.
Now, This is supposed to be one of the camera angles that they got catching this guy going into this house, right? This camera right here, y'all, is supposed to be in the bushes, right? In the bushes, hid in the bushes. But I'm gonna tell you like this: if it was hid in the bushes, you'll be able to see some leaves, right? Somewhere. You'll be able to see a leaf hanging up here somewhere, or on this side, on this side. This lets you know that whatever camera this is, and we're gonna get ready to see the camera in a minute, it's in plain view. It's in plain view on the side.
Man, I love his delivery. I got to give him props on that. It's in plain view. It's on the side. Man, if only he was speaking to me about stuff I believe in, I would love that, because he comes across as speaking from the heart, like this is what he believes in. But man, if he was a TCAPist, these would be some great videos. I would love to listen to this guy. Boy, what a great channel he would have. But to say that the camera is in plain view, it's like he thinks that this is some enormous camera that's just sitting out in the middle of the open, and they're bluffing when they say that it's in a bush. He probably doesn't realize that cameras are really, really tiny these days. This one's a beauty. His argument about why Charles Lawrence should have seen the hallway cam. He totally gets this wrong. Let's check it out.
You understand me? Now everybody know about Chris Hansen. Now, if this guy is going to this house, y'all, you mean to tell me he ain't see this camera sitting right here, y'all? And you know it's in plain view because you don't see no leaves.
But why, Chosen King? Why? If it's in the bushes, we have to see a leaf. No, you don't have to see a leaf. In fact, if you could see a leaf, then you're obscuring the camera lens, and that's not what they want to show at all. So, yeah, you could probably position a camera to where it doesn't have a leaf obscuring it. That's a poor argument to lean on, Chosen King.
Let's go with this, though. Let's get it, man.
Pushing 60. But Charles Lawrence isn't looking to hook up with a 13-year-old girl.
Then you got this old cheapo camera view from the hallway that zooms in right here now. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to show y'all the camera and how he should have spotted this camera in this hallway in a second. He should have seen this camera. If he didn't see this, he should have seen a big old black camera outside right there to his immediate right. You understand? This is all acting, y'all. I told y'all Hollywood, listen, Hollywood stretches far. Hollywood stretches far, y'all. It covers a whole lot of areas. You better know that, man. You better know that. Using fake names, everything, fake scenarios, you know what I'm saying? And who has the mindset, right? Who has the mindset to create these disgusting scenarios? Chris Hansen. Chris Hansen.
He's looking for a boy.
His argument about why Charles Lawrence should see the camera, see the hallway cam, is pretty classic. But before we get to that, he's going to tell us about this gal from Tetrad Core, and well, I'll let him explain.
He says I live alone.
Then look, they got the so-called researcher right here, right? She in this little bitty old caddy shack of a room right here. Like she in a little bitty small closet. And it's really smaller than what it looked like, y'all. It's just a fisheye lens camera to make it look bigger. So meaning, why they got this lady in this closet, right? In this stuffy old closet, right?
I don't know a lot of closets that have, you know, the double doors on one side, then what appears to be possibly French doors, the big glass French door, or maybe it's a bay window or something, and she's sitting on a seat in front of a bay window or something. The fisheye lens, that's just their design choice for Hansen versus Predator. They do that all the time. But a closet? Chosen King, come on. Why is this a closet? How do we know this is a closet? What makes you say that, sir? He's not going to tell us. It's just, we're just supposed to accept it. So that is just classic Chosen King, apparently.
That means they got a light in here too, y'all. You know, it's all about lighting in Hollywood. You gotta have the right light sources. That's why she's sitting beside this window here. She probably got another light source beaming down from over here. But this little small closet with this little bitty laptop right here. You understand what I'm saying? She's supposed to be working her butt off to capture this dude right here. And where does the illegal activity come in with this lady right here, right? If you egging a man on, you talking to a man for 3 weeks straight through the internet, and you talking to him sexually, where does her accountability come in at? Why ain't she charged with nothing? You feel what I'm saying? Luring a man in to create these heinous acts. Why ain't she charged with nothing then? She just get to go scot-free. She just get to go around getting all her sexual fantasies out. She can play a boy, she can play a little girl, all that. You mean to tell me she can do all this stuff on the internet, y'all, don't nothing happen to her? And she can be in this little hut room right here doing all her little research to catch this man? Come on, man.
He's got the whole scenario totally skewed. He, hasn't done any research to understand what Tetrad Core does and how these investigations are put together. She's not doing research, man. She's not the researcher. She's there for one purpose, and that's to, in this case, text with Charles Lawrence. She doesn't do any of the phone conversation. So she's just skilled at chatting and texting with predators and luring them to the sting house. And to answer his question, you mean to tell me, she's not in trouble? No, she's not. And why? Because that's not how the law works. The law works as it does here, to where it's the gentleman that's breaking the law by having a sexual conversation with someone who he believes to be a 13-year-old boy. Of course, the 13-year-old boy in this episode is the famous man-child that we all know and love, who lives there with his mommy and his daddy. But so to answer your question, no, she's not doing anything wrong. The law says that he is and she is not. So we took care of that.
What are you doing, Doc? So am I.
And you see, right, on this Joker phone, he got the same conversation, right? He got the same old conversation that we've been seeing. Why does he have the same conversation in the same format, in the same coloration? Let me go back. Where is it at?
This part cracks me up. Why does he have the chat open on his phone? The same chat that they were showing us earlier or whatever. Well, presumably he's chatting with the boy on his way there, or, I'm on my way, or I'm outside, or whatever. Is it that strange that he's got the chat open on his phone? I don't think so. Kind of makes sense to me, actually.
He got that on. Why does he have this same conversation right here on his phone, y'all? I don't understand. Why does he have the same conversation? This is fake.
I love that laugh, man. That laugh is infectious. Good on you, Chosen King. That makes me smile just hearing him crack up about that. Why's he got the same conversation? That's good stuff.
This is all fake, man, with the cupcakes on the table, man. I mean, make it seem all real, but you got the studio people right here holding their breath behind this little sheet back here. They holding their breath, all the studio people.
Holding their breath. Holding their breath. I'm not dissing his pronunciation. On the contrary, I'm relishing it. I think it's brilliant. Holding their breath behind the curtain. I just love it. It makes me smile.
And he just come out the back all debonair. But the big thing is about this case right here, Chris Hansen knows this guy.
So this is about the end of it here. I'm going to let his bit play out here as he gets to the end of the why Hansen versus Predator is fake. Let's wrap it up.
Ain't that ironic? Chris Hansen knows this guy. Out of all the predators in the world, he knows this guy. If you follow the story up, man, yes, you can find that guy's mugshot. You can find that guy's mugshot on the computer, but they changed their names, y'all. They use character names. They use character names, y'all. That's all they do. These are characters, man. They got a lot of money. They don't care about you. Like, oh, you was the guy on Chris Hansen? No, my name is Jake. Oh, your name was Lawrence on there. No, I don't know Lawrence. I might look like him, but I'm Jake. See, they don't care about using fake characters and locking the fake characters up, man. As long as they can keep this image going in y'all head that everybody going around, going to people's houses to create these heinous acts, that's all they worried about, man. That's all they worried about. That's fake. That whole thing is fake. Whole thing is fake, man.
And that's the end of it. My final word on this, I guess, is I disagree, obviously, with Chosen King that Hansen versus Predator is fake, but I want to give Chosen King props because I absolutely dig his delivery. Everybody's entitled to their own opinion, and I bet there's plenty of things that he and I probably see eye to eye on, And I hopefully this didn't come across as me dissing on him. The bottom line is, if you're going to make some really strong claims, that for me personally, being an outsider, not in his community, I want to see proof, man. What makes you say that? I'm totally open-minded, and when people have contrary opinions to mine, it fascinates me, and I like to see proof. I may disagree with the proof, but you gotta have the proof if I am to be convinced. 100,000 plus subscribers, they don't need proof. What he says appeals to them, and I bet they have a ball with it. I really wish that Chosen King was in the TCAP community making TCAP content, because I would have a ball listening to this guy's videos if he was, analyzing Bowling Green or, analyzing Lorne. Jeez, God, can you imagine? That'd be awesome. Yeah, this cat, he makes me smile. I'm not dissing him at all. He's got his opinions and I got mine. Chosen King, if you ever catch wind of this, hopefully you can see that I have respect for you and what you do. In this situation, this case, totally disagree with you. But hey, man, that's how it is on YouTube. That's how it is in real life. So no ill will, brother. No ill intent. We can agree to disagree. I hope you have a good day, sir. And you folks, thank you for listening. Thank you for checking out my analysis of an analysis. This is BakedSalmon from the Mobile Command Unit. See ya.